The Borno state government says it will support survivors of insurgency with humanitarian needs, anti-stigmatization laws, economic empowerment, protection, health, access, and psychological support, among others. Now, this was disclosed by the Borno State Commissioner of Women and Social Development, Hajia Zuwaira Gambo, at the public presentation of Charter of Demand from Survivors, now victims, and de-radicalized women in Maiduguri. Now, Gambo says the Borno model concept of the state government, which facilitate the surrender of more than 80,000 insurgents, reintegration and rehabilitation of 7,000 repentant terrorists into communities, will address the needs of survivors and victims of insurgency.
What I can say is a plus to Borno State, that there is a documented requirement by these groups of vulnerable women and girls on their specific needs to every stakeholder, so that collectively, what are we doing? We are all doing to complement, trying and then struggling to complement what the government is doing. And lucky for us, we have a listening governor, a proactive governor who has taken upon himself to, in fact, face this overwhelming situation and then do his best. Therefore, the best we can do is now be organized and then bring what we need.
Meanwhile, the Executive Director of Alamin Foundation for Peace and Development, Hajia Hamsatu Alamin, emphasized on the need to advocate for human rights, gender equality, and importantly, provide support for survivors and victims with psychological support, reintegration, vocational skills, education, among others.
I want to assure you that their problems are solved because already we have a template. And so it's just to key in with this particular group of survivors. We have been marking the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence, and these are victims of GBV. And so carrying them alone is not going to be a problem. And we already have a collaboration with traditional rulers, with religious leaders and other stakeholders. So it's just a continuity of what the government is doing. And I want to assure you that all the issues raised in the Charter of Demand, either related even to the military, because there's a lot of cooperation going on between the Borno State government and all the military and paramilitary services in the